Alright. Oh yes, I am live. Here we go. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing? Ah, yes, it's Sunday. GymHasafit back. Hey, let's do some hanging out, and I gotta do some catching up. I've been doing computer stuff. I'm doing a bunch of work and recording music, recording videos with my friend, doing all that fancy stuff. So I'm gonna get this knocked out quick, and let me say what's up in the live chat there. Supermind, what's going on? La Casa, what's going on? Thunderstorm, how you doing? How is everybody? Thank you for joining in. Ooga booga, what's up? Alright, so we gotta knock this stuff out quick and have some fun today, going crazy. Do some wacky business. I am liking these boots though. They're very helpful in the healing verse everywhere. That is kind of nice. How you guys doing? How you enjoying the game? All the new fun stuff we have. Schmack. Doodle. You done? Good, good. Oh, Thunderstorm. That was fast. Yeah, escalation protocol is pretty nice to get this business done. I just want to knock this out quick and get on. I haven't done Milestones, Flashpoint, anything yet this week. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of. Got the my friend lent me, or actually gave me a computer that I'm streaming on now. So did the Zero videos and now doing this one, so should be able to. This is a test to make sure I can do a full stream and be able to hang out. Gee, what's up, brother? How you doing? You want the game? Are you playing right now? I got to work again in a 3D program, which I haven't been able to do. There we go, boom. I like to get stuff done nice and quick, but I'm going to continue, at least for this part, help these guys out. As well, I'm playing on the PlayStation 4 Pro, so every time I hit the button, my character does something. That's pretty nice. I really enjoy that, Superman. There's a new best way to get Luna's Howl. Oh, what you got there for Luna's Howl? I don't think I got that yet. I'm not sure. That's yeah, I don't really do the PvP thing too much. But Jake, you got Luna's Howl. Yucky, what's going on? How you doing? Thank you for joining in. See the shrimp. Tasman, wonderful. Alright, where is this silly obelisk now? Let's get to the obelisk. Sorry everybody, can't help you out. I have to run out of stuff. Have fun in escalation. See you later. Alright, let me run in by Anna and get to this obelisk. And do some reading. Oh, game audio is a little loud. Thank you, Jake. I do have to change some settings here. Game audio. Let's bring that down to, no, not negative 51. Let's try negative 9. Alright, I brought down the game audio. Thank you, Jake. Thank you. You have to be a hunter and with a sniper. That'll be Jake. He's always playing hunter and he snipes like crazy. I did get to play my hunter a little bit because just running over to the moon. There we go. Can I track you? Can't track you. Am I in an activity? Yeah. Supplies collected. I'm not chasing scions. Jake says, Jay, you have all the PvP weapons. Just need the new one and not forgotten. And Supermind says, use the new throw knife that one-shots and then use it for solo kills. Oh, and actually I was using the Monte Carlo and what is it? The Ophidia Spathe. He's really good on Hunter. You get tons of knives. You can just run around constantly throwing knives. It's pretty fun. Although I do love my my tethers. I do love tethering. Alright, we'll just run over to here so I can read. Brian, what's going on? How you doing? It's been a long time. How you been? I think. Let's put that in there. Alright, what else we got here? Light charge collected. Alright, so I gotta run back and do some more stuff here. Yeah, I do love my Orpheus rig. So I just run to the moon on my hunter. I haven't played my warlock. Still doing the same thing, just running over here and just tethering and all the Zasaro like crazy. I was just running around tethering everybody and just gaining XP. Not too bad. And yeah, it works great on hunter. You just get tons of XP on hunter. Oh, you're exhausted. Are you screaming at me? I'm exhausted, but it's fine. Caps locked. Oh yeah, Jake. Let me shoot you an invite. There we go. Yeah, I was gonna shoot you a message. I wasn't sure if you were busy or not. All right, there we go. So yeah, escalation seems like a pretty easy way to get this done fast. I'm imagining I can collect light charges this way. If not, I gotta do some reading. Which I may have to do quick. That usually helps. Yep, that'll work. Okay. There we go. Supermine, I think almost no one uses Blade Barrage. It was pretty good when it first came out. I'm not sure now, but I just love the Orpheus rig on Hunter. I'm kind of one of those people, I get a setup and I just kind of stick to it. I enjoy it and I just stay there. Hey, it's Uncle and Anthony. Uncle Anthony. So yeah, I love the Orpheus rig on Hunter and just running around and just pretty much tethering like crazy. Very enjoyable. And my Titan is now my, he's pretty much my janitor. I just get bounties on my Titan and that's about it. I really don't do anything else. Yeah, do some reading before I run in here. I can just keep pressing the button. Don't have to be looking at the screen for this. Ryan, you have 3.5 days of finals and then you're free for a month. Ah, nice. Yeah, get that wacky school stuff done. It helps out. It's annoying while you're there, but then afterwards, as soon as you get out of school, you're really happy about it. You're really happy. So just, yeah, get that school stuff done. Alright, that overhead. Yes, yes. I love it. And yeah, Jake, I will be in the next day or two designing the 3D Ghost. I got the program working all nice last night. It's all working good. I was able to play around and do a nice little scene. So I'll be working on that 3D Ghost, which is going to be for 6 months of channel membership. I will design a 3D Ghost personalized to you. And or donations. I got to see what the also do donations. I got to see what it might be, like a $50 donation, which then screw you giraffe. I have a few subs that have already donated that retroactively I would have to make for them as well. So I think a $50 donation, but I'm gonna start that when I get the new computer, because I still have I have to make for Jake right here. What's up, brother? I'm supposed to be dancing. Where's my buttons? There we go. And then yeah, for channel members that is 6 months. So Gary's coming up pretty soon. I gotta make Jake's Ghost and then Gary's Ghost. All right, let's do some killing. It's been a while. Looking good. Oh, there we go. Hey, little flowers. All right, let's do some more. Let's do some more wackiness. Do some reading. Yeah, Jake, you don't have to deal with school anymore. Jake is all done. You know what I'm talking about. You know how it feels. Where's the next site? Probably in the back over here. Let me read the chat. Supermind, you want to get sealed grass of car for Hunter, so next time you get one, might send me a friend request. Oh yeah, that's all in the channel member now, because everything got way too crazy. Everything got just pretty insane between all the requests and everything. So I'm leaving it to channel members, and so that way with channel members I go in and play. You know, go in even off stream, go in and play and do stuff as well. You get to be in the clan too. So I put that over to channel members just to make my life a little easier and stop getting so many insane requests every day. Because it just kind of, it got really out of hand. And plus I'm doing a lot of other work in audio, video, and 3D production. And I have this big animation that I have to make. So, you know, I gotta spend my time on Destiny wisely. You see there's a public event here. Got my silly dance. And so yeah, so like Gary and David are channel members, so when they send me a message, I'm like, alright, I'll make time and get on with you guys. And besides that, how many we got? 1 minute 48. Alright, that might be worth it. Oh yeah, I'm not I'm not making fun of the Season of Dawn. Season of Dumb is just me being silly, not making fun of Destiny. So I'm not mocking, I'm not trolling Destiny at all, Supermind. It's just I'm doing silly thumbnails and a little more silly stuff to be more entertaining. But yeah, if I didn't love this game, I wouldn't be playing it. So Season of Dumb is not making fun of Destiny 2. I'm not trolling them. I'm not a troll. I actually am successful and I enjoy what I do. So I don't need to troll. But yeah, it's just being silly. Last season was Season of I'm Dying. There you go. See? Season of I'm Dying. That's good. I like that. Some good comedy. You right there? You a rag dog? There you go. Rag dog. Get some glasses, will ya? Alright, let's run into stuff like let's follow that guy and just run into stuff. Alright, let's see what else oh boy. Oh yeah, Supermind, Jake has been streaming with me for a long time. That's why, and he's also in the clan, but he's run, oh man, Icebreaker runs, Nightfall runs, like so much stuff for subs over the years throughout this channel and the other channel. So that's why Jake's a brother of mine, and they're also really good friends off the game. But he's yeah, he's done a ton for the channel and for subs, so that's why he's always in streams and playing with me. But I've done a few co-streams with other people, and it just, you know, it just never worked out good. So I'm sticking to just normal streaming. Because I even got a few requests this week for doing like, hey, can I co-stream with you? We could do streams together. But yeah, it kind of doesn't work out to my benefit. It's usually gets messy.
If there are any guardians on this
So that's why Jake's in here. He's my captain. He's my number one.
We can't let the Hive claim this warsat.
All right, do some scanning here. Let me do some reading. Oh, Icy Hot, what's going on? Alright, Ryan, I gotta see. Usually when I'm on Xbox, I am playing, like I just said, with Gary and with David. Let me drop this down. So usually my time on Xbox is with the channel members. Besides that, I'm on PlayStation, getting blown up by these guys. Get over here. Get over here. Alright, see you later. But yeah, I gotta spend my time wisely. And instead of playing, I figured I'd just stream instead of just playing normal and doing this today. Let's get some quick kills here. Come here, you little nugget. There we go. Send that over there just in case. Which one's open? The back one. There we go. I'll try to keep reading as much as possible.
The Valkyrie's coming in hot. Careful out there, guard.
You're coming in hot, Anna. I need some glimmer. I need to. I'm not too worried about leveling up because it's gonna be taken away anyway. So that's just kind of weird. Oh, I can accept. I can show that. Yeah, you gotta. Don't worry. Nobody watches my streams either, and I have almost 5,000. I'm just like 50 short. But yeah, don't worry about that. You just gotta keep. You gotta just keep going. Keep going. And don't worry about the ones that have like 100,000 or like, you know, a huge amount. They either do giveaways,
The hive
or
suppression field is up.
you can pay YouTube to promote your video and get 100,000 views. I just don't. I just don't do that. I just release videos and I get what I get. Whoever watches the streams, we get to hang out.
Rasputin is calling in the Valkyrie at your
But yeah,
location.
definitely just, just keep going, and that's how you'll wind up getting subs, and how your channel will grow. Just consistency. Even though I have been consistent the past like 2 or 3 months, but I was for a long time, and Jake was there with me. We did tons and tons of streams together. And another word of advice: never join an MCN. Trust me, you don't need an MCN. They'll just steal most of your money, and my channel is still messed up from the MCN that I joined. It was one of the biggest mistakes doing YouTube. And just
The javelin should be there any moment.
oh, see, yeah, that one I gotta hide. Yeah, no profanity in here, because I'm not losing my channel for one person. And as well, if you get too ridiculous, then I have auto mods and Jake. You'll just wind up, getting banned. So no profanity on here. I also recommend that for your own channel, because in January, a lot of people are going to be losing their channel. The new COPA laws, which I've been following for years, even though they didn't exist. But yeah, definitely no crazy profanity on here. I like intelligent talking, so keep it intelligent and we're good. Oh, excuse me, I'm trying to read the chat here. Stop shooting me. Get away from Jake. Nothing on that weapon. There we go. Try to look down there. Yeah, but definitely if you're doing a YouTube channel, keep it clean. There's always intelligent stuff that you can say. And it's a lot better to think of a funny word, something.
Great job
I
out
say
there.
tons of funny things instead of cursing. And it's actually more entertaining for people. So definitely, if you're looking to do YouTube streams or anything, keep it clean. Keep it nice and clean. Oh, Icy Hot. I did not start watching My Hero yet. I will get to it. Right now I'm just, I had a lot of, my friend gave me a computer, and it was just pretty much empty, just an empty shell. So I had to go through and just like program, do everything, transfer accounts, keep jumping past you. So I had to do a lot of crazy stuff. Alright, see you later, Ryan. Thank you for coming by and stopping by. So yeah, I did a lot of wacky, I'm gonna sneeze, light charge 58. Did a lot of computer work this week to get everything set up so I can do streams like this again. And also to get my programs done so I can do 3D work. Like the stuff you see right here. This kind of business is 3D work that I'm talking about. 3D animations and stuff like that. So I had to set up the computer and get all the programs in, get add-ons, plugins, all that stuff set up, and make sure that it's maximized, just so I can do the best that I can do with what I got. And I wanted to make sure everything is stable and good so I can do streaming again. So a lot of time, but I got the computer where it needs to be, which is really cool. And then in March, I'll be able to do even better streams, because I tried to set up on this computer, but it just won't take it. It's still a little bit outdated. But I'm getting, the one I'm getting is like $3,000, brand new, and it's gonna be a beast. I'll be able to do anything I want. I'll be able to pretty much do a Pixar movie if I want on the thing. That's how good it's gonna be. Where? Thank you, Jake. Thank you, David. What's up, brother? How you doing? Oh, My Hero Academia. It's an animation, an anime. My daughter watches it. I walk by and see it, and I love the art is great. It's really great. Just have to get into the story and stuff. David, how you doing, brother? How is everything? And you see Superman, when I get killed so many times by my friends, they say biscuit lover, sassy biscuit lovers. There you go. I love, hey, biscuits are what you guys get for watching. Which as soon as I can get Streamlabs Prime, then there's giveaways and there's stuff that I can give away, which is pretty cool. But I gotta, you know, little by little, I gotta work on stuff. I gotta pay for that as well for a month. So I gotta wait until I get the necessary things done first. Get some wells going here, and then I'll be able to do that. Get Streamlabs going, Streamlabs Prime, which is gonna be really cool. And the biscuits are what you save up and you get, which you'll be able to play little games, and also for giveaways. You know, the ones who have the most watch time and have put the most into the channel are gonna be entered into the giveaways. Because that's I think how it should work. You know, do a lot of work, you should get paid for it. Claire, what's going on? How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. How are you? You enjoying everything in Destiny 2? In the Season of Dawn? SunDial. Yeah, I did play the, oh, Moon Princess, what's up? Hey! Oh, okay. I try to look at the chat while getting shot and stuff. Try to keep up with everybody. Look at the relics, see if I missed anybody. You got Moon Princess. And Clay, good to see you. Oh, I can show that. Yeah, I gotta get her to sit down. She watches a lot of other stuff too. You know, she's 13, so she's pretty busy. You know, she's pretty busy doing other stuff, but I gotta sit down with her. I gave her my old PS4 and she like gave me a big fuss about it. I'm like, well, what the? It's like, don't you love me anymore? Like, I just gave you a PS4 loaded with stuff and you're yelling at me. So hopefully I can get her to sit down and hang out with Dad for a little bit. You know, which would be pretty fun. Because we used to hang out all the time, but you know what happens when you become a teenager. You're like, I don't want to see my parents anymore. And oh, Supermind, you going ice skating today with your parents? Oh, awesome. Alright, be careful out there, have fun. Have you done ice skating before? And we see David washing clothes. Glad you're on. You got so bored. Oh, cool. I'll try to be entertaining. Try to get something funny going on here. Let me see what else we got there. Moon Princess. You're gonna have to win 16 gambit. You're gonna have to win 16 gambit with a 5 streak if you want to complete the green with Envy quest. Oh, you'll get it. You'll get it. Don't worry. Just if we can get a fire team, that'll help. But you'll get through it. There should be enough people playing, doing regular gambity stuff to help you out.
Our enemies are gathering.
And Claire, yeah, it's okay, but the Masterwork armor needs to be changed over to support the new mods. Yeah, you need to remasterwork armor so far. Yeah, I'm there too. I'm pretty upset that you know, you get the new stuff. I do like the way it looks, so I threw it on. But now it's kind of the old stuff is useless. So as well, you can get enhancement cores if you don't want this. I went to my Reverie Dawn and got rid of that, the Reverie Dawn stuff that I used to love, but I'm never going to use again. And I got rid of it, so I am saving up so I can... I'm a bit behind, but as well, the Banshee bounties. If you can do the Banshee bounties on all 3 characters every day, as well, go to Spider and just pick up a few enhancement cores from him. That will help you to get everything back a little bit quicker and be a little bit cheaper for you. But yeah, I'm right there too, saving up. I'm with you. Let me see if I can, give me a second here, I'll get back to reading. Alright. Oh, so the Zervin have every piece of armor. And it's really good if you do have, it's good and bad. If you have everything that Xur sells, because it means that you have everything. But usually you're waiting for that one weapon or that one silly thing. And that's where farming comes into play. If you can go and farm in Destiny 1, the Regicide farm really, honestly, it really does help. And yeah, as I was about to say, in Destiny 2, I have the video on how to get exotics, and there you go, it just dropped. So even though I get repeats, but I have no problem getting exotics in this game, and that's why I made those videos for you guys, so you can just go get exotics. I love seeing your Berserk, but when somebody says they finally got all the exotics, I'm much more happier that they got all the exotics. Oh, that was a miss. I gotta get some glasses. Let's get blown up here. All right. Okay. No, no, no. Survival. All right. Back to reading. Zativa, what's going on? Thank you for joining in. Let me see what I've missed here. Icy hat. That's true. You want to do your own things. Yeah, I was the same way. You know, everybody's the same way. That's just kind of called being human. You know, I did the same thing when you know, when I was in high school. My dad wanted to hang out, and I'm like, I'm with my girlfriend. I'm sorry. You know, and then like, you know, afterwards he passed away. I was like, oh man, I wish I could hang out with my dad. So it's definitely good to, you know, hang out with your parents and family and friends and anybody you can, because you never know in life. Things change so quickly. And even high school friends. I had great high school friends. A few I keep in touch with, but other ones, you know, they just, you know, you just split with time. Nothing bad, but you know, you go one way, the other person goes the other way. And oh, stop shooting me! I'm trying to read. You cut it out. Unlike you, Soren Keen, I have people to talk to. Just run around trying to kill people angrily. Let's get some shots out, and this isn't even hitting. Yeah, David, exotic. I do get them to drop. I don't need them, but I do at least get them to drop, so it's pretty... The test diet definitely works. It's definitely a big help. I do still need on my Titan, and I do need the new hunter socks. I need the new hunter boots. That I do need. You just start shooting this and read. Zativa, just hit 964. Your Xbox is currently on its deathbed. Oh man. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you do any maintenance on it by any chance? I know with my PS4, my last one, I had to do like restore the database and do a few different things just to be able to play the game, and just to even do the reset videos. Claire, 100 cores to finish a masterwork is pretty expensive. It is, yeah, it is crazy to get that ascendant core. It's really too much. But you can get each day with doing the, you know, go to Banshee. He's got 5 bounties now, I believe. And then you can do the, oh, let me go. I'm doing escalation. What am I doing here? Yeah, you guys can have that. So between Banshee, buying a few from Spider. Oh boy. And if you do it on all three captains. Alright, is the mic back in? See, it has to be game capture. Let me know if the audio is back in. See, now it's not the computer. Okay, so hopefully there's hopefully I'm talking again. Let me know if you can hear me. Be-do-do-do-do. Anybody hear me? Let me type in the chat. Oh, it is back on. Okay, thank you. Yeah, this is what was happening with my last computer, with my laptop. But it's Elgato. It's that. I have to go over there and be like, all right, guys. So here's how a Mac works. Here's how you program for a Mac. But yeah, with gaming stuff, it's made for PC. So it's made in one language and then translated to another language. But I'm an artist and I do a lot of music and video stuff, which is made for Mac because that's what all the pro studios use, and all the movies and everything you see, they're done on Macs because the stuff works on Mac. It's written for Mac, and then it's translated for PC. So that's the. Let me try something. I'm gonna try to bring down the bit rate a little bit. I don't want this thing to freak out. Okay, it's locked right now. Okay. Alright, I'm back in. Okay, thank you, Claire. Icy Hot. Super, what's up? That's my son, that little gentleman there. What are you doing, buddy? Let me see. When did you join when the audio cut out? Just make sure you're not playing and doing 10,000 things and watching the stream, just so we don't get I don't get any crazy lag for everybody. But I may have to bring down the quality on here just to make sure. And another thing, I do have to get another one of these crazy things. I do have to get a new one, the game capture, when I get the new computer, so that way I don't want any problems with streams. I want to just be able to stream and hang out with you guys and not have mics cut out and everything. And let me see, what did I miss? Oh, I see how it says Jim in My Hero. There are a few, let's say, gory bits in it. Oh, okay. I'm not squeamish. I grew up watching horror, so I saw a lot of horror and a lot of crazy stuff early. So I'm not too worried about that. We'll just click through this and get rid of all this stuff here. Oh, you joined after the audio went crazy. Yeah, it should be good. I gotta see what I can do with this game capture. Collect materials. Yeah, might as well. I love bounties. Might as well pick those up. And more. Okay, alright, let's see what we're up to here. Let's see what we gotta do. Are we done with this quest? Oh, just weapon bounties and speak with Osiris. Alright, let's head over there. But yeah, as I was saying when the mic cut out, that yeah, Microsoft is kind of wacky. I'm definitely all PlayStation. He's not over there. He's on Mercury. I'm definitely all PlayStation. I've been anti-Microsoft for a long time. And here he goes. That's the SunDial. That is where he is. Alright, let's go speak to this crazy maniac. So yeah, I can lower the quality a little bit more on Elgato just to make sure the mic doesn't wind up cutting out again. But this is kind of a test stream to make sure that I can fully stream. I don't want to wait until March to be streaming again. That's kind of crazy. But by that point, I'll be able to run OBS as well when I get the new game capture, because the one that I have, I can't do it with, I found out. Because I wanted to do streams like that now where it's more interactive and you guys can do things as little games, and anytime if somebody subs or donates, super chats, and all that stuff, it shows up on the screen, so you get instant credit, like an instant shout out in the stream on the screen. And as well, I have credits set up, so everybody, like channel members like Gary and David, and everybody who's donated to the channel, they're going to show up as well at the end of every video. I can roll credits and, you know, show everybody and give credit to everybody. I'm big with that. I like that stuff. So little by little, we're getting better. Icy Hat. I want a battle between Saint and Shax now. Yeah! If a Guardian doesn't take his helmet off, he is dangerous. What is he hiding under there? You know what? He probably has one of those weird mustaches. You know, not like a beard mustache, but just like that weird mustache. I think he has one of those. And he's just kind of embarrassed to show it. That's what I think is going on with Shax. Him and his one horn. Get out of here. Move it. Why am I holding down the R1 button and nothing? Thank you. Alright. See, now I know it's not my system. This is a brand new PS4 Pro. Ah! Because the other one just could not handle playing Destiny 2 anymore. I was going to get one after the computer, but I figured I'm like, it's cheaper to get this thing, and I'm saving up money for the computer. Let me just get a new PlayStation 4 Pro now. And then, you know, when taxes come in, that's when I'm getting the new computer. What are you talking about? Oh, Moon Princess. Evil villain or... Yeah, I think it's the second. I don't want to say it live on the stream. But yeah, I think it's that second Moon Princess. That's exactly the joke that I'm making. I think he has one of those mustaches that... you got the joke. But Jake had to take it out just to keep everything clean. But that's exactly... yeah, I do make jokes like that that you guys can get and understand. But that's exactly the kind of mustache that I was talking about. He has one of those mustaches and he just kind of has to hide it. That's exactly what I was saying. So yeah, he's not too trustworthy, that guy. He's a little wacky. But that would be good to see them battle. See them in Crucible just going. Super, I think he has a big scar like Darth Vader. He's just a big terrible. Yeah, but that wouldn't be too bad though. You know, scars aren't a bad thing. Just shows you've been through something really tough and hard. So scars aren't too terrible. I was actually thinking of just going and just scarring my face just to look tougher. You know, I was thinking about doing that. And Super, maybe you can help me. You know, you can do it. Then I can go and say, yes, my son did it. I had a sword battle with my son and he sliced my face up. And then you can sound tougher too. You can go into school and be like, yeah, I took a sword and I scarred up my dad. They'd be like, oh, I'm not messing with that kid. But then I have to walk around with a helmet all the time. Yeah, Darth Vader has more than a face scar. Yeah, he got messed up. He's terrible. He did a lot. A tea kettle. Alright, let me see real quick what I'm supposed to do. Then maybe I'll just run around and do some flashing, do some Flashpoint, cover the pass, shotgun and melee. Okay, so I'll just put a shotgun on. That makes sense. Pretty sure I have one here. Besides the Hawthorne resist 907. Yeah, we'll put that on. Good enough. Then we'll do some melee, do some deleting. Yeah, Darth Vader. I love Star Wars. I do love Star Wars. I've been watching it. I've watched them all, and even when the new ones came out, you know, everybody complains about them. I still watch them. Even so, the Han Solo one. So there's some wacky stuff. 955, that'll help. But yeah, at least it was cool to see. Oh boy, to see you know, Darth Vader develop. Even though he was like crying the whole time, it was kind of you know, kind of ridiculous. I think you know, he was a bit whiny as Anakin. Let me just check quick. Jake, you have a scar on your face, but don't bother hiding it. Yeah, it's not you know, it's not a crazy. It's no reason to wear a helmet. You know, it's good for movies, but you know, if you got a scar, it's just you just been through something. The Baby Yoda show. Yeah, I've been seeing that all over the place. Do we need to do this anywhere specific? Ah, okay. Anywhere in the system. Wonderful. That's what I like. Alright, so I'm going to do some Flashpoint just to get that done. Because I do need some powerful engrams. I am waiting till the end of the week to do all the powerful engram stuff. just so that way I can get the artifact up and then higher stuff will drop. That's my plan. David, you're a huge Star Wars fan. I love them all. Yeah, same thing with the Marvel movies. You know, Star Wars and Marvel. I'm just happy to have them. You know, chicks dig scars. See, now I'm definitely getting a scar. That's it. I need a new wife, so I'm definitely I need my next wife. So I'm just gonna go crazy with scars now. That works. That's good. So Super, you can definitely do that. Scar me up today. After the stream, take my katana sword and we're gonna go crazy. Oh, I'll find my Wolverine claws. I have those too. I have the actual real Wolverine claws. So I like collecting weapons, nunchucks, all that crazy stuff. So yeah, Super, after the stream, you can go crazy on me. No helmet. There you go, Super. He's excited. He's like, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this for a long time. I can't wait to punch you in the face, Dad. I can't wait. But see, actually, you don't have that. I've been a good dad. I've been good and loving to you. Oh wait, kiddo, I didn't want to do that. Do I have to? I gotta take the stairs. I'll take the elevator. Yeah, that event did happen. Let's do it. All right, let's scar it up. What about now? What am I missing there?
Have you come to learn
Oh, I see.
more
How
about
Fortnite.
Osiris?
Oh, I thought you were reacting to what I was saying, Super. You're like, wait a minute. What event happened? Hold on a minute. I don't think I'm doing Infinite Forest. I didn't even read that. I just picked it up. Okay, I'll have to do that at some point. Icy Hot wrote something. Jim, I don't like Fortnite, but there was an event, and it was like Star Wars Rise of Skywalker event, and it actually was kind of cool. Oh, the person that made that movie actually started talking. They do. I'm not into Fortnite really, because I'm not a big PvP person. But I gotta say that they put some. It's really cool that they put current stuff, like when they had Thanos in. My son plays it. He's great at Fortnite, and I'll just sit there and watch him. You know, I'll sit there and watch him play. It's more exciting for me to watch him play than for me to actually play the game. But he's really good at it, and I'll see some things they bring in, and I'm like, hey, that's cool. I wish I was into this game, because they do bring some cool stuff into Fortnite. I gotta give them credit for that. And it's free. So that's also cool. I gotta give them credit for that too. There's a lot of free stuff that's coming out that's going against the all the paid stuff. Even like programs I'm using. I use a 3D program now called Blender, which I used to pay for Adobe like $60 a month to do video production and photography. I found Affinity Photo, which is only $50 that you buy once and that's it. And Blender does everything that Adobe does, plus more, and that's for free. So I've been using that. Jake, you dyed your hair today. It's dark purple, almost black. Oh, cool. At least it's not green. And that's what I'm kind of being silly, because it seems like if you have a YouTube channel. Oops, I'm sorry. If you have a YouTube channel, you have to have green hair. Like everybody my daughter watches has green hair. So that's why I made that thumbnail. It's just kind of making fun of So purple, that's cool. I might go back to red pretty soon. I like the blood red. I used to have it. That's what I used to have my hair, blood red. And then I was like, all right, let me just be normal for a while. But I might go back to blood red pretty soon. I'm kind of feeling that. But I do like that it's purple. You gotta send me a picture. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. I'm trying to read. David, you have lots of scars. You were clumsy as a kid. Don't worry. I never worry about scars. It just shows you've been through stuff. At least, my opinion of it. Even like ex-girlfriends, like they'd be afraid. They're like, I have a scar. And I'm like, I don't mind. It's nothing to be ashamed of. I don't think anybody should be ashamed of scars or feel bad. If anybody is a jerk to you about it, then, well, they're just a jerk. That's just how it is. But yeah, scars are cool. There's nothing wrong with a scar at all. Alright, let's get that grenade. Let's jump and go out of here. And we do some more reading there. There is no such thing as normal. That is true. And why be normal? You know, I really wouldn't want to be normal. I'd rather be a weirdo. Somebody calls me a weirdo, I'm like, thank you. I appreciate that. Don't like being so-called normal. But yeah, there really is no normal. It's better to be original anyway, and you know, have something about you that's different than everybody else. And no matter what, we're all different anyway, which is the good thing. You should embrace that. There's nothing wrong with being different. I love being a weirdo. It's great. Any chest? Did I get a chest anywhere? No chest. Alright, stop shooting at me. I gotta read. It builds character. It definitely does. Yeah, it shows that you've been through stuff, and you know, like I have very little scars because I'm like insanely, I'm like OCD about everything. I'm super careful about everything. Even my 2 old iPhones, I can put them in a box and resell them. There's not a scratch. There's not a scratch on my last the 6S. I had it for years. There's not a single scratch on it. Oh, Claire, Jim or Jim? Well, GymHasafit's my my silly online name. My real name is Joe. But yeah, GymHasafit comes from it's a funny story. There's an old band I was in. The singer always went and worked out. So he's like, oh, you should, you know, come to the gym and work out. So I went there to the gym with you know, wearing all black clothes, dyed red hair, looked like a real weirdo, and everybody just stopped and started staring at me. Like they're like putting their weights down, they're dropping their weights, and a whole room full of muscular guys are just staring at me like, what are you doing here? So the gym had a fit. So from there I was like, I have to make fun of these people and you know, and make a kind of comedy name out of it. So GymHasafit came out of necessity for I also use Frank's a lot. Larry Randall's. When I record, I'll do guitar, bass, drums, keyboards, vocals, do the recording, mixing, and I hate putting like, you know, everything done by, you know, by Joe, so I make up alternate names. So Larry Randall's is the bass player, Frank Salat is the drummer, then like GymHasafit will be on vocals. You know, and then it would be mixed by, you know, mixed by me or whatever, or guitar would be, you know, my real name. So that's kind of how so GymHasafit came out of that, like making fun of an actual room full of guys, you know, and there was one beautiful girl there too, you know, but they're all staring at me because I'm some like thin guy that walked into a gym looking like a crazy weirdo. So that's where that came from. Oh, I'm using, I think this is the Basilisk. I believe I've had this for a while. Yeah, I like this one. It's actually a pretty good, it feels really good. So I've been holding on to it for a while. I use a smooth bore. Then instead of extended mag, I get a little more range, and I masterworked. I wish it was range, but the handling, it actually feels good in auto load and holster. So it's kind of like, oh no, let me not. Actually, I can delete that. It's like the I'm trying to remember Destiny 1, the exotic shotgun. I can't remember right now. My brain's half on 3D and music. I'm thinking the icebreaker version of a shotgun. I can't remember the name of it right now. I'm not in Destiny 1 mode. The invective. It's kind of like the invective to me, because it just kind of, it doesn't generate ammo over time, but anytime I take it out, there's always ammo in it. I can just start shooting, so I do like that. Which I gotta start doing right now because I need shotgun kills. This is one place I do love. Oh, I do love farming here. Get some privacy. You know. Jake's running around, even though Jake's coming, but he doesn't steal kills. Jake's really cool to play with. But a lot of times you're like using auto rifle and you waste half a mag and then somebody comes up and steals your kills. Let me take out this guy and do some more reading. Yep. no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. We have more melee. Hello. I like waving at enemies. It's nice. Will you make it? No. Where's my grenade? Okay, that's kind of silly. I have no recovery all of a sudden and my grenade's not working. Isn't the new Gambit ritual weapon called the Basilisk? I think it's... Oh, wait, I'm not sure. See, it's already loaded. They reused it? Ah, what's up, brother? There is something that, that Craig just told me. He's got like 3 names. But I know him as he just... On Instagram, he just sent me, he got something with a B. But he was running strikes and got it. I'd have to look in to see. I have to look in to see exactly. Oh, Super, you're on? Yeah, I'll invite you, Super. You're my son. I can't say no to you. And you're actually the reason I started the channel. Yeah, as soon as you appear, I will invite you. And yeah, so yeah, I should appear online. Or I just noticed that you're on, Moon Princess. I could have had you, could have invited you to join in. But I think Super's gonna hop on now. And, let me get some reading. Or the Matador, oh, was that, it's like, almost like Kilimanjaro. Kilimanjaro, okay, I want to say it right. Matador 64, that was a really good one. That was a really good one. And let me, oh, I missed quite a few here. I'm going back. Someone calls you normal, you need to be offended. Yeah, that's definitely true. I agree with that. And get offended. Yeah, Joe. Oh, thank you. And yeah, we got the shotgun already. I don't need a gym life every day. Enough of a work. Life is enough of a workout. True. Invective. And then there we go. And there we go. Yeah, it took me a moment to remember. Then I'm getting Super. New ritual is Python. Okay, there we go. Buzzard, Icy Hot. That's the other one. Right, that's the one with a B. That he, it's Scuba. But he's, Craig, he talks to me on Instagram. So I am on Instagram as well. And I'm GymHasafit everywhere, all over the place. But Scuba, that's Craig. That's who I was thinking of. Alright, let me see how far we are on this quest. But yeah, I do love the shotgun. It has survived quite a few other shotguns. Quite a few things getting deleted. I see you walk for 5 miles, a bunch of lifting heavy stuff and a bunch of other things. Yeah, Jake's pretty fit. He's pretty good. I walk a ton, so I'm a walker. In New York, it's not, you know, I had so many cars. And one of my favorite, if you know Naked Gun, those movies, or did you ever see Police Squad? I love Leslie Nielsen and his character. So what I would do is every time with my car that I would pull into somewhere, if I had friends in the car, I'd either slam into garbage cans or I'd pull up on the curb and like hit into something. Not other people's property or anything, but if there was anything that wasn't somebody's property, I would wind up slamming my car into. So I ruined so many cars just being a comedian for my friends, which was kind of ridiculous. But I love his character always did that. So it was like every time I'd pull in somewhere, it was like an ode to Police Squad, an ode to Lieutenant Drebin. So if you ever see Police Squad, and as well, like, you know, Jim, that's kind of where it comes from a little too, like Jim's Gym, which is hilarious. And the name Frank's a lot, because he's Frank Drebin. So Frank's a lot is kind of like thanks a lot. So I do love Leslie Nielsen and everything that he does. Komodo is the new PvP ritual weapon. Jim does walk a lot. Yeah, my legs are insanely fit. Like it, you know. I've always had pretty fit legs. And I used to. There you go, Super. My one of my exes, my high school sweetheart, actually lived like really far away, and I'd put her on my 10 speed, and I'd I'd ride her home all the time. Like after school, she'd come to hang out at my house, and then I'm like, okay, I'd wind up putting her on the back and riding I don't know how many miles. Like so, I've always kept my legs in shape. Like my legs and stomach is important. All my friends from high school have like beer bellies. They're all like terrible looking now. You know, and they look at me, they're like, like, why are you skinny? Like, well, because I don't sit in a car all the time. I walk, I do stuff, I stay active. So it's definitely good to stay active. Because especially as a guy, you know, if you're not running around doing stuff, you just wind up, you just get a beer belly. Is pretty much what all my friends have. It just winds up happening. It just builds up. Being a comedian for your friends is the best. Yeah, I love making people laugh. And I just went this weekend with my friend that I've been doing comedy for years with. That's the Airwalk channel, but that is not for kids. That comedy, it's kind of full on comedy. That's the jokes that I don't hide. But my friend that I've been working with since high school, he just asked me to do. I just did something with him, which is I record a guitar, and I was in the video, and as well I mixed the song for him. So as soon as that's out, that's pretty decent. It's just making fun of like an office holiday party, so there's no you know, it's pretty decent. So that I can share that link so you guys can see me being really goofy and just being an idiot in a video. But I do love comedy. Yeah, do this so I can. Just trying to get. Oh no! What a waste. Well, that was fun anyway. See if I hit anybody, it'll be good. Jim, do you have them thick thighs? No, pretty normal, but normal but tight. But not. I don't look like a He-Man or some crazy superhero. I'm not a superhero status. That I am not. Praise the void. There we go. Yeah, like I would make a. I always said I would make a really good Spider-Man. But you know, to shave my beard, I would have to get paid. Now, I only shave my beard if I get paid for an acting job. So like, if I got offered Spider-Man, I'd make a really good Spider-Man. But I wouldn't make a good Superman. You know, I have more like the Spider-Man body, and I can do all his poses and stuff, and you know, jump from thing to thing because my legs are pretty agile. So I'd make a good Spider-Man, but not even a good Batman. I think Batman should be more fit. He should be a bit more built up. And am I missing anybody? So Spider-Man's one of my favorite characters, and I'm glad that the last guy that there's been so many Spider-Men, so many people to play Spider-Man, and that new guy, I can't think of his name right now. I have like Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, I have everybody else in my head. He is actually, I like him as Spider-Man. And I'll have to go through every name before I actually get his name in my brain. I do like him as Spider-Man. The shotgun is the Basilisk. Question, and this is random, is 5'9" tall? Well, it depends. It's all like perception. It depends who you're standing around. Because I'm like 5'11", like just about 6 feet. Tom Holland, thank you. I would have to go through every single I have to go through every actor that played them in like in order usually in order to get them. But I really like Tom Holland as Spider-Man. He plays him really good. Because, you know, he's a little, you know, Spider-Man's always cracking jokes. Just about to pop a rift for you. And like Tobey Maguire with the black suit, like when he was walking around in Manhattan and like smiling and like pointing at women and then turning around looking at him like, ooh, or like, oh, that never happened in real life to Tobey Maguire. Like he looked terrible doing that scene. And that was like so sad watching that. I was just like, oh, I was like, come on. I was laughing, and you know, my ex was sitting next to me, my wife at the time, and you know, she too was laughing. She's like, oh, why did they put this in the movie? Like, he just looks terrible. I'm like, yeah, just really out of character. It just didn't work out. But Tom Holland is just nailing the performance. He's really doing great as both Peter Parker and Spider-Man. And if you haven't seen Into the Spider-Verse, it is great. It is really great. You gotta see that. They did, number one, the animation is really, really good. It's great animation. And the story and everything too is really good, I gotta say. So overall, if you haven't seen Into the Spider-Verse, I really, really recommend checking that one out. Try to get some kills here before I run out. Need my button spamming. See, I like that. Now there's with the new boots, there's healing rifts. Hey, how you doing? I should have meleeed you. Let me see. It's called short. Strong poison comes in small bottles. Yeah, I was having that, my daughter was saying, because she feels that she's short. And I'm like, don't worry, because there's people who are like, you know, 8 feet out there. There's always somebody taller, there's always somebody shorter. There's always somebody stronger, there's always somebody faster. Whenever I give music lessons to students, and, you know, they're like, oh, you know, of course, a teacher is always going to be more experienced, or like, you know, better, as some people would say, but I just say more experienced rather than better. Than a student. A teacher's always gonna, pretty much, they should know more than a student. If not, then you should reverse the role and start teaching them. But I always tell them, like, we're always in the middle. Like, you look at me as being, you know, great, but, you know, there's somebody who I'll sit in front of that it's the same dynamic. Like, they're, you know, they're great and I'm the student. And I had that with Alex Skolnick. He's in a Trans-Siberian Orchestra. He was also in Testament. He's a famous musician. And I took like 6 months of jazz lessons with him, and I couldn't play in front of the guy. And I told him, like, I'm like, trust me, I can play, but not in front of you. I'm just, you know, it's just, you're amazing. And he's like, I had the same problem when I went to lessons with Joe Satriani. Who, that guy is an insanely amazing guitarist. He's like, I couldn't play in front of him. He's like, he'd show me stuff. I'd go in front of my friends and go out to clubs, and I'd be able to impress everybody. But as soon as I got in front of him, I froze up. And, you know, so I always say that we're all in the middle. So that's the best way of thinking of it. And you stay humble that way, and then, you know, if somebody's, let's say, better than you, you know, they should, you know, help you, or above you, more experienced. And if you're the more experienced one, then it gives you a chance to be able to help them. So I think that's better. Just saying, you know, always telling somebody we're all in the middle. That kind of works out a bit better. Oh, I see. You're 5'8". See, yeah, that's pretty. You know, that's around like the pretty average size. You know, it's a pretty average height. And like, you know, like me, I like shorter females. I find them adorable. I find it cuter. You know, so when a girl's like, I'm short, and like, I love that. That's great. Don't worry about it. But then also tall. You know, you know, it doesn't really matter the exact height that you are. All right, bubble it up. Let me move the cursor there. Oh, inspect your hunter. Haven't done this in a while. Yeah, I'm hitting the wrong buttons, but I'll go this way and inspect you. Do. Oh, you got the exotic boots. The bombardiers. Yeah, I still need to get those. That's all I need for my hunter. My Titan still needs a few things because he's a janitor and I don't really play him. But I do want to at least get those to... How are they? Are they fun to play? Oh, David, your wife is 4'9". Oh, yeah. Yeah, I personally love it. You know, it comes down to, you know, it's all personal preference. Because there's also exes I have that were like, you know, same height as me. You know, one girl I dated was like technically taller than me. Especially like with heels on. So it doesn't, you know, your height doesn't make you more attractive or less attractive. You know, so like, you know, height is just it's just a number, it's a measurement. So I wouldn't really be worried. Whatever height you are, you're perfect the height that you are. You shouldn't look to be taller or shorter, because those are just terms. And it's all, you know, like I might be tall standing next to a few people, but then I go hang out with a few other people and I'm the short guy. So then I'm not tall and I'm not short. So if you kind of look at it, you know, again, like we're all in the middle. So if you look at it that way, then it's a bit easier to get through life, not worrying about labeling yourself or thinking like that you're less than or more than somebody else. Kind of keeps you a bit happier. Oh yeah, hey dude, come on. I need a shotgun kill. Get over here. Alright, good, you got it. Oh, chest over here, guys. It's your free loot. Should probably aim this thing. Kinda helps, yep, do a little more damage. And do some more reading there. Oh, I said there's someone that likes you and she's 5'5". Hey, as long as if she likes you and you like her, that's all that should matter. Anything else, you know, if you're 5'5" and she's 8 feet and you both like each other, then that's cool. Jake says, yeah, I think we use the Imperial system, so I don't know if I'm converting right. Yeah, I had to do that in Blender, the 3D program, because it starts out in you know, with meters and everything. I'm like, I don't want to convert every measurement, so I had to put it to like American, just to wind up, you know, so when I model something, it's, you know, it's correct. I don't want to wind up modeling something and you know, having it be 1.5 times bigger than I wanted it to be, or the opposite, 1.5 times smaller. Whatever the mix-up is. Oh, they're really fun in PvE. Yeah, I gotta try them out when I get it. Oh, you're in... Oh, she lives in Wisconsin. Oh, is that far away from you? I mean, hey, there's plenty of ways to, you know, to talk and keep in touch these days, even if somebody is kind of far away. And then, you know, when you meet up, you meet up. That's, you know, like Jake and I never hung out in person, you know, but we still keep in touch, we talk and everything, and, you know, we've become really good, really close friends by just playing a game together and just sending, you know, a few messages back and forth. You know, and then the day we get to hang out, it's just going to be that much better. We'll be like, oh, well, awesome. You know, it's going to be, you know, especially with, you know, with somebody that you're, like, online dating or kind of talking to. You know, the day that you do get to hang out, uh-oh, no ammo. It's going to be so much better then. So you can still build up a relationship and, you know, and talk to her until the day that you can actually get together and hang out. It'll be much better. Oh, you're in Scotland. Yeah, that's definitely far. But, you know, still possible. You never know. You can go over there. She can come over here. But it's definitely worth, you know, if you meet somebody cool, no matter where they are or no matter what anything is, it's worth it to keep in touch with a cool person. Because then there's always the day, you know, you never know. Maybe she might move to Scotland or you might move to Wisconsin. and then, you know, you have each other. So I would definitely never rule out the possibility with somebody. Just because of distance. Because that's something that can be solved. If you don't like each other, then that's something that usually can't be solved. But if you do like each other, and every relationship will always have some kind of something in the way. You know, could be like it could be an angry ex. Could be I'm gonna get you, Jake. Just want to get this. The Jake or Super up there. I think it's Jake. But yeah, there's always something in the way with every relationship, and part of it is just getting past whatever that is and overcoming the obstacle. That's what I'm trying to say. Obstacle. Oh, I was born. What's going on? Yeah, Craig is still in the clan. We haven't played in a while, but we do keep in touch on Instagram because we're both photographers, so we do talk about photography. But he was on before. Not in the stream, but he was on playing when I first popped in. He was there. But yeah, we haven't played in a while, but I'm still actually in touch with him. So we still keep in touch on Instagram. We send back stuff back and forth, comment on each other's photos, that kind of business. We're more photo buddies than Destiny buddies. Since we're both photographers, so that's you know, you get something in common. It helps have somebody else that does the same thing. But we do still talk.
The Vex slip between timelines like
Just haven't played together in a long time.
Chance to stop them right now.
Locked by herpes. Okay, I'm in a bad spot. I'm going out with a bang. See if I can get around the back here and get killed. Where's my recovery? There we go. Okay, recovery kicking in. Thank you. Oh, come on, get in there. Oh, I'm falling off the cliff. There we go. Come here. No, I need shotgun kills. Don't run away. Alright. Oh, you're wondering how... Icy Hat. I'm wondering how Arnold Schwarzenegger is still in great shape at 72. Just constantly... I mean, that before he was a Terminator, he was like, what was it, Mr. America or something? Like, he was an insane... He had like a video for bodybuilding. Like, he was an insane bodybuilder before, and that's kind of why he became the Terminator, because he's just this insane bodybuilder, and they needed somebody who's just really big to play the role. I was born. Who is it? I've met so many people on this channel. It's hard when somebody changes their name to guess who it is. I can't jump. And poop a rift. Keep coming when the shield's up. Alright, there we go. Okay. There we go. And we can pop our super now. There we go. Come on, let's get some healing going. There we go. I'm just flailing everywhere. Maestro. Alright, I can delete that. Get myself some enhancement cores. I am on PS4. Playing on PlayStation 4. PlayStation. Good night. Did I finish? I didn't even track it. Let me track this thing real quick. That makes sense, right? Oh, I see how Jake I get called short as well. Yeah, I've gotten called short. I've gotten called tall. Like it's all relative to whoever you're hanging out with. Blue Cheese, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome. Monty Python walk. How you doing, Blue Cheese? How is everything? Oh, I gotta start doing different voices again. I gotta get my wacky voices back together. I have this 3D animation with 35 characters that I'm doing, and I have to voice most of them. Except for a few characters my friend Eric is gonna do, and the female characters, which I am... Obviously, my voice is too deep to do a female voice. So I have to get some casting going for that. But I gotta practice doing all these silly voices again for characters. That would help. All the good streamers are on PS4. Except for me. But yeah, all the good streamers and then me are on PS4. Yeah, it's I mean, Xbox is... well, the Xbox One that I have is... It's better than my old PS4. But the PS4 Pro, ooh, it knocks the two of them silly. Like, this system is really good to play on. It finally feels really good, and the graphics, they look great. I'm just playing in 1080p. I'm not even doing 4K. But it's just, it completely blows away both systems. But I do have the Xbox to play with. I will hop on to play with Gary and David. But besides that, you know, I don't touch the Xbox. Just when I'm playing with them, it just sits there pretty much.
Stand strong.
But the Pro just, it feels so good. It's really nice and responsive. We could do Nightfall, yeah. I have to do everything between today and tomorrow just to get everything done. I do want to get all the powerfuls done. Anybody back here? Yeah, come here, you. Eat it. So yeah, I would definitely run, actually we should run Ordeal Super. I'm not sure what you're up to yet light-wise, but it would definitely, it would help you to run Ordeal. Let me read, let me read Jake's comment real quick. Oh, okay. That was weird. I'm gonna jump across and read. Yeah, David, there you go. The sad part is the PS4 that I won never came. Oh, I was wondering about that. I was excited when you said that you won the that you won it. Oh, we're up to the gate load already. I'll be coming in there. There you go, guys. You all snack. And we shouldn't kill him too quick. I don't know if anybody did the heroic thing. But in order to make him heroic, you have to go do the, you know, jump and do the, shoot the little triangle, diamonds rather. And then you have to wait until these guys spawn on the side, which I don't think anybody did those. Oh, okay. Well, might as well just finish it up then. Okay, I'm getting blown up. Okay. Alright then. Oh man, that's messed up. That's not cool, Jake. Well, the one, when I did send those fade grips to you. Oh, whoa. That did take way too long to get to you.
Keep it up and you may
It
someday
took
even live up to
way
a
too long.
service
There was 2 more packages that I sent in here in America. That was just like a few states away, and they got it that week. It took a few months for you to actually get that package. So hopefully it's not lost or stolen, but it just, you know. But oh man, I thought you had that already. I was excited when you told me that you won the PS4 Pro. Yeah, I hope it's not. I really hope it's not lost or stolen. That maybe it's just still in transit, or your crazy customs is just holding it for some reason. No, if someone stole it, that person is mean. Yeah, thieves are never nice people. Glad and Sweat are the only PC players that are gods. They're on PC. Yeah, PC looks really good. But once they get a 4K TV, this is going to be pretty good. Jake says, the competition in my country, it's been more than 10 months at this point. Oh. Yeah, if you... Oh, man. Yeah, if some jerk, like, wound up seeing that, and they knew what it was, or they opened the package. That's not cool. Yeah, 10 months is, you know, I know it took, oh wait, no shotgun ammo, okay. Now we can shotgun ammo. So I know it took a long time to send that other thing to you, but that's, 10 months is, yeah, that could be some kind of jerk. Or unless, depending on the giveaway, because there's also a lot of giveaways that aren't actual giveaways. You know, they just drive, whether it's YouTube or, you know, even off YouTube, they just drive subs, or they drive money. You know, like a raffle for $1, and they say they're going to give away like a PS4 Pro, and then they just, you know, 10,000 people give them $1 each. They make $10,000, and they just, you know, they're just going to say, yeah, you know, this person won it, and then the, you know, like I'll, like, say if I did it, you know, I'd have you come on, or you come on a second account, and say that you're the one that won it, and thank you so much, and da 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 da, and then that gets me another, you know, another competition to get another $10,000. So there is also the there's a lot of fake giveaways out there too. So I'm not sure, you know, I don't know who the giveaway was or what it was, but there's that possibility too, that it might have been a not an actual giveaway. I ran into a few of those, and one of them was like, oh, you know, you want a whatever, like an expensive, you know, PC computer, you know, streaming setup and this and that and da da da. I was all excited, and then, you know, contact the person, and they're like, yeah, just send me you know, send me 50 bucks through PayPal, which is non-refundable, and I will send you, you know, give me your address and I'll send it to you. So I was like, all right, I have no problem doing that. And I was like, just send me a photo. And he's like, well, you saw the photo, and like the contest. And I'm like, no, I want you to take a photo right now and send it to me. I want to actually see it. He's like, well, it's all packed up in the box. I'm like, great, take a picture of the box. And the guy refused, kept refusing everything. So I went online and searched around. I put in the name of the computer, and I found the same photo that he was using on TechServe, in online TechServe magazine. And I got back to him, I sent the photo, I screenshot it, and I was like, yeah. I was like, I don't think this is an actual giveaway. You're just, you're trying to get 50 bucks from me from my PayPal, because I found this on TechServe, and like, here's a screenshot. This isn't even a photo of you taking it of the system. You just took it off of line. And he's like, oh, if you don't believe me, I'll pick somebody else. Either send me the 50 bucks now, or I'm going to pick somebody else. So I was like, well, you got to pick somebody else then. I'm not sending you 50 bucks. And then he immediately went on Twitter and put a post like, anybody who, you know, I do real giveaways. Anybody who says I don't, I will ban you right away if you comment on this. I was like, I'm not going to comment so you can ban me. I'm just going to unfollow you and not lose 50 bucks to a scammer. So there's also, you know, watch with giveaways. There are scammers out there. Gold Skull Gorilla, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, Jake, I can understand why you want to get out of there. Because there is a possibility that somebody did just grab it out of there. Could be somebody in the post office or anything. Oh, a Coca-Cola giveaway. Oh, is there a way to get in touch with I mean, because, you know, they're a reputable company, but I can call, you know, I can make phone calls right now and say I'm from PlayStation. You know, so it depends if you know, hopefully it was as long as you didn't send any money or anything, then there's no like actual loss. I was looking at my phone, starting to get a bunch of notifications. So yeah, as long as there's no financial loss, then you know, there's no like loss. But what's up, gorilla? How you doing? Gorillas are one of my favorite animals, next to all the big cats. But gorillas are awesome. Every time I go to the zoo, I gotta check out the gorillas, because they are just amazing. So yeah, as soon as the first time I saw your name, I was like, "Go, it's called gorilla." I was like, "Ah, all right, I like it." One of my old I mean, it's not anymore, but one of my old passcodes. Oh, I was Gorilla Jim for a while. That's what it was. Gorilla Jim was one of my old names before GymHasafit. I was called Gorilla Jim. I forgot about that. So there could still be some old online stuff where I'm Gorilla Jim. But before GymHasafit, I was Gorilla Jim. Was my online name. That's how much I love gorillas. Oh, I see how your youngest brother loves lions and tigers. I love cats, man. Cats are amazing. They're beautiful. All the big cats are amazing. Oh, I keep getting asked that. It's the basilisk. It has just stayed. Why is it on Crucible? That's embarrassing. Oh, it's just I guess it's automatic. But yeah, it always feels great to me. It has lasted out of every shotgun that I wind up deleting. Every time I look at this one, I'm like, oh, I don't want to get rid of it. So I threw this shader on, just to make sure. You know, I throw on the callus shaders, and that way I know not to delete something. But yeah, for some reason, I love the basilisk. It just winds up, it feels good. It's always reliable. It does a nice amount of damage. 951, 950, we'll get rid of you. I think we have higher, 956, so I don't need this. I'd much rather have that enhancement core. But yeah, the basilisk just always feels good to me. Jake, call him tomorrow. Yeah, if you can call and explain the situation. Especially a big company like Coca-Cola. You know, if it did get sent and there is a problem, they at least have more pull. If I send something to you and I'm like, yeah, it got lost or stolen in the mail, they're going to be like, how much do you pay in taxes? Like, what are you, a normal person? We don't care. But, you know, a company like Coca-Cola, like a big major company, then, you know, they're cared about. And at least, you know, if they find out, then they can wind up, you know, that you never received it. Then they can also wind up possibly replacing it. So you know, a big company like that, I would definitely try. If it was somebody like a normal person like me, like a YouTuber saying, yeah, I'm going to send you a PS4 Pro, then it's probably like, yeah, the guy's just a jerk and it wasn't a real giveaway. But big companies, they often, if something goes wrong, they're able to go and actually replace and take care of you. So I definitely look into that to see. Oh, that's a lot of. Still need some more shotgun kills. Let me see. I think, is the Flashpoint done yet? If not, I gotta do some quick farming. Oh, activities complete. All right. So there's another. Ah, super. So I'm just gonna do some quick farming, and then I'll come back up for the public event. So usually if I'm playing solo, if I'm just playing and not streaming or anything, I pay a lot more attention. And I'd be on the moon most likely, but since I'm not on the moon farming, I'm just going to take care of this here in a lost sector. So that way you get every kill and it's just easy. I go in and out of this lost sector all the time and just get things like this done really quick. Gorilla says, what would Coca-Cola give away anyway? They do giveaways. They're actually a huge company, but they were doing, it was a PS4 Pro that he had won, and nothing wound up coming through. So it could have been you know, there's also, you know, people that steal things in the post office. There's dishonest people all over the place in the world. So it could have been that. It could have been the, you know, lost in delivery. I don't want it. I'll use this rift now. I don't want to die. But yeah, they do. A lot of big companies do giveaways. It's promotional giveaways. So like, say like PlayStation will wind up giving them, you know, like 10 of the new consoles. For argument's sake, like, okay, you know, this new PS5 is coming out. So what PlayStation will wind up doing is they'll give it to, you know, to like another major company to wind up, you know, just giving away. And then, you know, it's kind of like, you know, promotion. So so Coca-Cola is going to make TV ads. It's pretty smart. Coca-Cola will make TV ads and saying, you know, giving away a PS4 Pro. I don't remember that. A few of you guys to kill, thank you. So, you know, if somebody else is, like if Coca-Cola makes a commercial, which they will, saying we're giving away, you know, we have a contest to give away one of these products, just go and buy, you know, 1 million cases of Coke or Coke bottles, like, you know, Mountain Dew does it all the time, for like game codes, which is really smart because what winds up happening is they make a commercial, so they're advertising for like Destiny or Minecraft or whatever game it is. So that game is getting promotion every time the commercial goes, and all they have to do is give away a few free things. So it's definitely, it's smart business, and that's why they wind up that's why they wind up doing the giveaways like that, because it just really works for everybody. So, you know, somebody will wind up getting something for free, and then, oh, we have to do the Pyramidian weapon enhancers. Okay. See what that is in a moment. And we jump up here and do some reading. Just knock this. You can knock this guy out, super. Not sure if you can hear me, there's no chat right now. And I gotta do some reading. Gorilla says, who other to give away a PS4 than Taco Bell? Oh man, Taco Bell. I just want them to give me free tacos. I want to get sponsored by Taco Bell. I would love. I would eat Taco Bell every single day, like for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I love Taco Bell. It's one of my guilty pleasures. I know it's not real tacos, you know, I definitely know that. I respect real Spanish food. But yeah, it's just, I just love it. 5 regular strikes, get those weapon enhancers. Oh, cool. Icy hot, you'd love to be a tiger. Yeah, me, a puma, like a black panther, which is essentially just a puma that has pigmentation problems. But yeah, I'd love to be a black panther. That's my favorite out of all the cats. But I mean, any cat, you know, that's not a house cat. I would love to be. I don't want to be a house cat and be pooping in a cat box waiting for somebody to feed me. I want to climb trees and run at like 60 miles per hour and have these huge amazing paws. Yeah, I've always wanted to just run up and, you know, like have a big cat and just sit there and just hug it and lay there with it. They're just amazing animals, those huge cats. Alright, so Super wants to do a Nightfall. And might as well go do this. Just so I can knock out Flashpoint quicker. Whereas that's just higher, so I'm going to put it on. But I love, yeah, big cats and gorillas. Those are my favorite animals. I think birds are amazing, but you know, I have all pigeons in New York, so they're not the most attractive birds. I do have a 955, that's why I'm getting rid of that. They're not the birds are beautiful, but you know, because they can fly. If I could be like a flying Black Panther, that I would love. What do you think is the most frustrating thing in Crucible? The other players. I'd have to say that's the most frustrating thing. If Crucible didn't have the other players in there, I think it would be really enjoyable. Probably the most frustrating thing is jerky players. Not just players in general, but the ones that are just real
Glory
jerks,
against the Vex.
and they just make
Charge
it
into
a
battle
horrible
like the
experience.
mighty Osiris himself.
I don't mind going against like a really good fire team, that's you know, that's doing plans and doing plays, and is experienced, and you know, just, you know, is more experienced than me, so they take me down and I die. You know, it's not a big problem to me. But when they're jerks about it, then that's just like, oh, come on. It's like, just really cut it out. So yeah, that's what's definitely frustrating and crushable. I want to make this heroic to get my Flashpoint done quicker. Hopefully we can make that happen this time. I think I have enough time to do this until... if I can aim. Well, I'm gonna fall in that moment. Yep, didn't do that. You get some reading done here. Oh, Super says I'd want to be a hybrid of some type of cat and wolf. Yeah, you're right. Also wolves, like huskies. Oh man, huskies. That's the next time I get a dog, I'm getting a husky. David has a husky, and I want to go over his house and Copper. I just want to take Copper. What's going on? Can I get out of here? No? Okay. He sent me a photo of his dog. He has such a beautiful husky. I love huskies. Wolves are amazing too. Oh yeah, Gorilla, the shotgun campers. Yeah, any campers, like the like, you know, snipers or shotgun. If they're just sitting there just camping and not actually, you know, coming up and, like, you know, fighting, but yeah, sitting around a corner with a shotgun, just waiting for somebody, sitting there, you know, crouching down so you're not on the map. That's just sneaky business. That's not cool. And also the across the map snipers. If you run up to me like in shotgun range and you snipe me, that's skill. That is definitely skill, to be sniping that close. I respect that. But you know, if somebody's across the whole board and they're just like, you know, you're sitting here like this, just waiting for the person to come just to go and shoot. Anybody can do that. That's not a... But when somebody's right in front of you and they like no scope you, or they just aim and boom, you're dead, that is skilled sniping. You know, that's hard to do. But to sit, the camping is just like, would you play the game already? Stop camping. What are you afraid of? You afraid somebody might kill you? Just play the game. Yeah, campers are pretty annoying. I had an argument once during band rehearsal. This guy's like, oh, he's like, you play video games? He's like, you come play me in Call of Duty and, you know, I'll kill you every time. He was like, I'm a master at Call of Duty. I was like, oh, okay, you know, what, PvP, or, you know? He's like, yeah. He goes, I go and I find the best spot and I just sit there and I just kill everybody. I'm like, what do? Sit in a corner and snipe? He's like, exactly. I'm like, I can't say what I called him because I keep the channel clean, but you can imagine what I said to him. Something not too nice, that something you can call a cat. But I was like, yeah, like, you know, like kind of you're a coward in a way. And he was like, no, man. He was like, I'll kill you. That you'll be running around and I'll kill you. I'm like, I'll run up to you and kill you. That's how I play games. Like, you're going to hide in a corner. I'm like, come on. Like, don't do that with me. I see how Huskies are so cute. I love them. I love them. Claire. I said Clara. Claire. The Arbalest campers to get the new fusion. Oh, they're camping with the Arbalest? Yeah, there's no camping. There's no reason to be camping. I like, you know, if you run up right to my face and kill me, I respect you. Except for the Titan, except for with, you know, the Titan run and that shoulder charge. Because I did that in Destiny 1, like, just to be annoying. And then I wound up hitting into an old sub, and I was like, oh no, I killed a sub. They were on the other team. I was like, oh man, I feel bad now. I'm gonna stop doing this. But the whole match, I was just running through on Titan with whatever exotic. It's the no backup plans with shotgun and force barrier, I was just running through the whole map, killing everybody. Not even doing anything, just running through and just plowing down everybody. I was like, oh, this is fun. So I did it once, but then I wound up killing a sub. And I looked at the name. I'm like, oh no! So I went back and I found him and I danced. You know, I waved and I danced and I let them kill me. We danced for like a moment, then I let them just kill me just to get the revenge trophy. And I was like, okay, I'm done doing this with Titan. But yeah, that's an OP. You know, that was OP in Destiny 1 with the no backup plans and force barrier and all that business. But I don't, you know, I only like camping when it's a trip. If you go, you know, camping and you're hanging out, that's cool. You know, go camping in the woods, but not in a PvP game. I don't agree with that kind of camping. Get another kill or two out of here. Alright. You'll get that. You gotta read comments. The Husky's eyes are so bright. Yeah, they have the light eyes. And amazing fur. Like, their fur is just, I just want to throw my face in them and hug them. They're just amazing. They're such beautiful dogs. They really are. Oh wait. You drop this and read. I see you're a jumpy hunter with stompies and shoddy. And Jake, I'm definitely the more aggressive sniping type. Yeah, Jake, you're not. I'm sure you know, but when I talk about annoying snipers, you're not one of them. Because you know, you'll go and you'll run right up to somebody and take them out with a sniper. Same thing with Super. When he snipes too, he likes to do like no scope sniping. He doesn't snipe across the board. Is that bouncing off of everybody? And Super, I would wreck him. Oh, the guy in my band. Oh, which band? What are we talking about, Super? I missed what comment that was to. So after Flashpoint, you want to do a quick private match, 2 versus 1. I gotta. Well, Super wants to do a Nightfall, so I'd rather do a Nightfall than PvP. You know, PvP to me is just insanely boring. I don't like anything about PvP. But Super will probably play it, because I'll probably go on a really short break. Just to, but I do want to continue. I do have to continue playing today and get stuff done, and I do want to do more hanging out, because it's been a while since I streamed, so I want to hang out with you guys, and I like talking. Oh, girl, you gonna go? All right, thank you for coming and hanging out. Always a pleasure. I'll be doing more of this silly streaming, so we get to hang out more and talk about Huskies and all this crazy different stuff. Gorillas and Microsoft versus PS4. We'll do everything. Music, movies, anything you guys want to talk about. Anything that'll make me yap. Huskies are big socks. Sooks. I read it as socks. I can't wait to. But to me, you need to have a husky. I think you should have a backyard. Should have a nice size home. Yeah, we live on a 2nd floor, so with no real access to the yard. But I'd like to have, you know, my husky run around and poop in the yard all he wants, and, you know, not bother anybody else, and the nice husky flowers would grow from the husky poop. Because, you know, that's just what I imagine, you know. But, yeah, oh, man, there's one person who has a husky, a pure white one, over here, just completely white with the blue eyes. And every time he walks by, I just look at the dog, and I'm like, I just smile, and the dog looks up at me, I'm like, oh, I want to steal you. I just want to take you from your owner. 65, oh, boy. I just farm this another time or two. I mean, I can always come back, Super, to do this. So we can do we can go do a quick Nightfall run. Then I can come back and just finish Flashpoint by just doing this like 3 more times in and out. And it'll get this thing done. So let's see. Let's see. We'll do a quick Nightfall, Jake. What are some of my favorite movies? Definitely Inception. I love Inception. There's other like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, A Clockwork Orange. But those you definitely have to be older to watch. They're not. Yeah, a lot of my favorite movies are like movies you gotta think with. Even like Interstellar, that was a great movie. That was a really cool movie. One public event, is it let me see how long. Yeah, because is there a heroic? Hold on, this guy's gonna be a jerk. Let me see if there is a heroic, that right in front of me. Oh, here we go. And let me just make sure again, because I'm looking down at the chat. Oh, you're my bodyguard in the Lost Sector? Oh, that's just a... Oh, that's... Oh, well, this will give me an enhancement core. And adventures do actually give, they do help a little. Oh, is it in here? Okay, we're going back in. Pretty easy. Oh, up for anything? Alright, cool. Yeah, I think running Nightfalls would be pretty fun. I didn't do the Nightfall this week, so... Is this the wanted guy? He's going down quick. Okay, we'll just reload that. Get out of my way. Combustor valves. Oh, he's at the end. Okay, that's just some other wanted jerk. No worries. Who is shooting me? We need to stop that. Alright, we'll knock this out quick, then do a Nightfall. And I can come back and do the Flashpoint. Yeah, we did stop doing the regular heroic ones, which was really nice to get the powerful. Sort of quick powerful engram that way, and get Flashpoint done quicker, but who is doing that? Yeah, I'm kind of forgetting that there's all these extra enemies in here, the Cabal's in here now. Instead of just my regular kills. That's nice. Healing Rift to Healing Rift. I'm liking these new exotics. The boots. Let me see what other favorite movies. I like a lot of space stuff. Anything that's like sci-fi. I do tend to like that kind of stuff. Like fantasy movies. Stuff that I can't do. Like, you know, space stuff and all that kind of wacky stuff I do like. Looks like there's a double bubble here. Yeah, they're going down quick. You got a full fire team. Good night. And the bubble's gone. So am I. I get to read, I see how Jim, imagine having a husky mixed with a German shepherd. Oh, you guys are this way. Okay. Oh, I just want a pure husky. What's up, Yucky? Oh, we got two poops here. Purple poop. Alright, so I got that thing done. Thank you. And then, we'll go do some Nightfall. Have I completed Corridors of Time? Not yet. I was looking. I'm going to do it at some point today. At some point today, I'll wind up finishing it. I figured I would do it in the stream, but I'm also you know, I get distracted hanging out and just doing stuff that I forget what I'm doing in the game, and I run around and shoot stuff, and I just wind up I just pretty much wind up playing. But yeah, that is something I do have to get done today. So I should wind up finishing it. What are you, super? Can you run a 920? Oh, you can't run a 920 yet, Soups. What are you? 890. Is that your highest? Do you have any higher gear? I guess we can do the adept just to get it done quick. David, you're back. Yeah, I had mentioned copper before. I mentioned copper and how I wanted to. You sent me a photo, and I want to come over to your house and just steal them and run home with them. They're so beautiful. Copper's such a beautiful dog. But yeah, huskies are great, but lots of hair everywhere. Nah, yeah, I'd just make a coat out of it. Make your own coat. Okay, it's your favorite mission you completed on both characters. Oh yeah, I gotta finish it up. I gotta get that going. I've been working on the computer and like installing stuff and transferring all my accounts from everywhere and signing in everywhere and doing this and doing that and authorizing stuff. I had to redo the drives, redo a lot of stuff. Okay, Jake, yeah, listen to some tunes. I'd love to do that too. I'd love to play music, but there's copyright laws that I can't do it. I can't play music on the stream unless it's my own. David said he'd go to, so friendly. Huskies are they're amazingly, they're very friendly and very loyal dogs. So they're great with kids too. And how's the baby? But Super said, nope, it is. No, completed. Yes, I gotta do Corridors of Time. I gotta finish that up. Jake, Jim, I'll send you a pic of my oldest puppy. He turns 13 in January. You'll like him. His name is it Jackals? David says he'll lick your face the whole way home. Yucky, you have Akitas. They drop a lot of hair. Yeah, Akitas, they're beautiful too. It's a nightmare. They are. They're like the big teddy bear ones. Yeah, they're like huge, like really, they look like bears. They look like dog bears. Which one is this? Oh, okay.
Like this, Zavala provides logistical support.
They're like doggy bears.
Sounds like it's just us this time around.
Or is that the... I'm thinking of chows. Wait a minute. Chows are the ones that are like dog teddy bears. That was too high of a grenade.
Off to a great start, Mr.
I was thinking of it. Whoa. Super, do some crusty fights soon. Yeah, I'm almost about time to... After this, I gotta take a break. The bathroom is calling me. A lot of water and coffee will do that. And I was up kind of late working on working in Blender in 3D.
Did you shoot up a flare?
Setting that up and making sure that I can do something. So I did some little kind of sci-fi thingamajig.
It wasn't us.
I posted it up on Twitter and my Instagram.
I'd get ready for reinforcements.
I should be aiming soon. I just wanted to test to make sure that it's gonna work, because I have to do the 3D ghost in that program. So, and my animation and other stuff. So I had to just make sure that it works good. And read. Are you listening to tunes while watching? Ah, right. I wish I could do that. I do that when I'm not streaming. I'll just throw some music on.
That last tank didn't finish refueling.
But I can't, and I'm not against copyright laws. I completely understand them and respect them.
Pretty good accelerant.
Yeah, if I wasn't monetized, then there wouldn't be a problem. I could play stuff on the stream, but since I am monetized, you know, they consider it as if I'm making money off of their music.
Why would you pick it up?
Which I still understand, but it, you know, I'm not selling other people's music, just streaming and would have their music playing in the background, which would be, you know, which to be kind of a help, because then, you know, somebody could hear the band and be like, oh, you know, I never listened to them. I like them. I'm going to go buy their album. I can understand if I made a music video, you know, of their, using their song, and then, you know, whatever band's saying, you know, oh no. Okay, I'm going to go down here then if that's happening. There in a second, guys. Trying to stay alive. Check the... do you know how to get exotics in this season? Same thing. It's still the same as before. I just got an exotic at the beginning of the stream. And just play the game normally, and don't go to tests. That's still my same advice. Until somebody steals the video and gets a bunch of views, and Bungie finds out about it, or if that video actually, you know, somehow gets popular. It's only when videos get popular and Bungie sees it. So the big channels, when they go and they all release the same glitch, Bungie sees it and they patch it. That's just what happens. So when anybody from Bungie winds up seeing it, then that's when it gets patched. But my videos are small, so they don't get patched.
Sounded like a nice dunk.
Dunk?
Yeah, that's what
And
we
here.
Guardians call it when we jam a
So yeah, it's still, the test diet still works. That how to get exotics in Destiny 2 2019. I still get exotics pretty much every day when I play. Especially if I switch characters. If I play my Warlock for like an hour and I don't get anything, I go to my Hunter, and my Hunter gets a drop. Or I'll go to my Titan, and my Titan will get a drop. But I have no problems getting exotics. I don't bother farming anymore or anything, because they did put a cap on farming. So there's no real farming for anything in Destiny 2. They killed us farmers. We overdid it in D1, and now we're paying for it.
Still haven't been
So there's
able to
caps
track
on
down
everything. You can only get a certain amount of exotics per week, a certain amount of
This guy's no ordinary
chest
stranger,
in an
but
area. If you go around farming chests, at some point you get less materials. Then you wind up not getting glimmer. You open a chest, there's nothing
they'll
there.
still deserve whatever this fire team gives them.
So they have killed farming. In Destiny 1, Xur is gone. He comes at Friday morning, 4 a.m. EST, and leaves Sunday morning, 4 a.m. EST. So Xur in Destiny 1 is gone. But in Destiny 2, he's still around until Tuesday, the reset, at 12. I know you can shoot the gun, but I just don't want to miss the gun at the bottom. I do want to get some bonus points for taking these ships out. Alright, I'm going to run the sideway here and try to do some reading. Let me make it through here and then I'll do some more reading. Try to clear this for you guys. Oh, thought I had a grenade. Thought I had more. Hold on. Let me read in a second here. No. Let me stay alive, and then I gotta read. Oh, you got an exotic from him, and he gave the worst thing, the Arbalist. I tried playing on Titan. I just can't. It's so hard. You used to Warlocks. Yeah, Icy. Do it on character. You don't have exotics on. That's true. I always say that in the videos. Make sure. Oh, nice glitch, super. Always make sure whatever you. I gotta pick up ammo. So, like, for example, on my Warlock, I have all the exotics. So to pick up the Engram from Xur on my Warlock, I'm just gonna get a repeat garbage. On my Hunter, I need just the new boots, which he won't give me. But on my Titan, I'm still missing like 2 exotics or 3 exotics from last season. So if I go on my Titan, then I'll get the armor that I need. If you're missing a weapon, and you're missing one weapon, and he actually does give the Monte Carlo out now. So you
Looks
can
like
get
we
the
have to
Monte
bring it
Carlo
down again.
and stuff from last season.
There's a tank here.
So Gary and David
Okay,
had told me
well,
that
there
they
are
went
many.
and they got the Monte Carlo from the engram. So it is confirmed
Guardian
that you
down.
can get the Monte Carlo in case you're missing it. But what you want to do is whatever character you have all the armor on, wow, this thing's being sporadic, then you want to go and you'll get the Monte Carlo since you're missing that weapon. Can I shoot that far? Just have to wait for it to get under. Don't move, please. About there, I think. Oh no. Okay, I think we're good. I can recomment again. You did get the last word from Zero in D1, but he couldn't farm. Oh no! He's not gonna have that again for a few months. He won't have the last word. You know what? It might be in a package, because after he sells it, he does wind up putting it in a package. That's if the Nemesis Star isn't gonna make its return again next week. So that's all he's selling is the Nemesis Star. It's like his favorite weapon this year. Heavy dropped over here possibly for you guys. But usually the last word, he would have a lot
That tank's between us and Brackus
in the
itself.
packages.
I think you should
Or
blow
just
up
go do the
He's a master technician.
go do the Regicide farm. Get some. If you have 3 coins, just do the Regicide farm. You can definitely get the last word from that. And the Zen Meteor, if you're still missing it, I recommend doing the Regicide farm. Look at you, where were you hiding? I'm also probably going to stream Abe's Odyssey. That's the free month on PlayStation. The PS Plus this month. It is, oh man, I remember the old games, they were just really funny. They were really cool. So I'm probably going to wind up playing through that and streaming that. Just to have fun. So maybe he used to make the little, he meditates, he's like, oi, oi, oi. I get it, my throat's drying up. But he does this little meditation thing. It's like, oi, 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 oi. It's really cool, Abe's Odyssey. And you've been doing Regicide Farm? It's extremely helpful. Oh, cool, you got the Hawk Moon from it? Nice. The Goliath tanks are so annoying in
There
D1.
he is.
They-
Brackus
yeah.
out is here.
Try to grab his
They
flamethrower.
are.
Looks
And
like
actually,
that
the,
one's dead.
is it the servitors will... Not the servitors, those big wacky eyes. That wind up, oh, excuse me. The Shriekers. The Shriekers would, they were worse in D1 because they would wind up doing that explosion thing afterwards. Whoop. Aim. Sheesh. Oh, Abe's Odyssey. It's, yeah, it's, I think it's called Abe's Odyssey. Oddworld. Abe's Odyssey. That's what it is. Oddworld. It is hilarious. It's a really cool little game. You're like this little weird character. You go through like little puzzles and like jumping. It's I don't know if the new one is like 3D. It's mostly kind of 2D-ish, where it's just, you know, going from left to right across the screen. But it's just a cool little character. It's just this cool little odd guy, and then there's these like shadow things you have to fight, as I remember right.
Guardian down.
Uh-oh, okay, don't start the thing yet. But yeah, it's a really cool, funny one. Bob is consumed. What's going on? How you doing? I think, yeah, a solar... Is it Fire and Flood? Oh, terrain wind. I feel my controller vibrating. Well, made short work of them. Alright, let's see how quickly we can get this maniac. Super, what are you doing? Not, oh, hey, I made it. I was like, not a good choice, but you did it.
Now we've got you, Zahn, in a place you know way better than us. But that won't stop us. Let's get him.
Excuse me, sir. I like that that grenade actually came out on time. That's nice. Okay. Oh, David, remember running this that night? That one. Oh, man. David and I were running this for whatever silly quest, and oh, it was just such a crazy pain. It was insane. We just kept getting killed in the worst possible way, the stupidest way. Like, it would be just at the end, and then it was just, we'd die in the worst way. And we're like, no, come on. All right, I'll cover if you want to grab that thing.
We have to find another way to destroy it.
We head over here. I will read in a moment. I just want to stay alive for my team. Super's probably delivering. Yeah, okay. I figured he'd be delivering that super. That's my son. My little gentleman. Okay, wait till he gets to the middle. Double jump should be working. Oh, there you are. Hello. How are you? Kind of hoping to have that instead. And it's time to jump. I'm gonna pop a rift here. I'm gonna help these guys before I read. Back here and try to read. Oh, Davey, we're just about to bring that up. Yeah, that I'm gonna remember every time I go in here. Every time I play this from now on, that's the memory I have. Is us just going crazy, and we had started from the end of it too. We're like, oh, we don't have to go through the whole thing. This is great. This is amazing. And each person we got just kept messing up. It's almost like we were getting trolled by the third person on the fire team, the matchmaking. Like, we were doing so good, and then it would just go, wah. And then each time, instead of waiting for our supers to build up, the person would just start it. And would have to go in with like no supercharge or anything. That was rough. Alright, I'm gonna try to do some quick reading here. Bob. Oh, you never saw the grenade launcher before? Terrain wind, maybe. Could be a PS4 exclusive. I'm not sure. I wish they would stop doing that. But then again, you guys had Halo. So I think that's what it was. I think it's because PlayStation didn't have Halo that they're trying to get back at Xbox. But you're not getting back at Xbox. You're hurting the fans. You're hurting all the, you're not hurting Xbox at all. It's the players that get hurt. This guy's coming down, right? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Right there.
Take that, son.
Yeah. Sounds like I returned at just the
Get
right
you.
time.
Oh, we got a clan
Excellent work,
engram.
fire team. Thanks, boss. By the book.
And I could read. Yucky, you completed the Sturm quest in under 40 minutes today. Sweet.
Don't forget about the signal.
Oh, you
flare.
just got the Sturm done now? That's alright. There's an exotic quest that I haven't got done yet, so I'm not like, oh, Black Talon Catalyst. There we go. Very nice. I will take that. I don't understand how to do the Yodam quest. Oh, okay. I'm going to go to orbit. I'm going to have to run to... I'm going to have to take a break and go to the bathroom. But I want to answer that question first. Because I do have that sitting in my thing. That is something that I still haven't done. And I believe it's just... David and I were talking about this. I believe it's just to... Let me see where it is. Here we go. Legendary frames and Vex defeated. Okay, so defeat Vex with fusion rifles. So you can just run around, I believe, anywhere, because I haven't done a forge in a long time. So you could just throw on a fusion rifle. What I would do is go to Mercury, where I just was, and just put on regular fusion rifles. I don't know if linear fusion rifle is going to work. They're funny sometimes with that, the specific linear and regular. Put on two regular fusion rifles and your heavy and your special. Then go to Mercury, go into that lost sector, and just take them all out. Keep getting fusion rifle kills. Then, go in and out, and just get that done there. That's the quickest way you're going to get the Vex kills. Then legendary frames, you have to go to Ada and actually go buy the frames and then go through and do it. And yeah, David said it's going to take a few weeks to complete. And Jake, your internet's acting up as usual. And Bob said, yeah, you know who Ada is? Yeah, so Ada in the... So I'll show you the two things I'm saying real quick. Anything I have to do with Vex, I always go to Mercury, where I just was, right here, Pariah's Refuge. Just run it through with all fusion rifle kills and your special, and your main. My brain is going. And your heavy, your special and your heavy. Run through that. Just get regular fusion rifle kills. Don't use linear just in case. Then you should get that done 100%. Then you're gonna have to go to the tower, over to Ada, all the way over here, the Black Forge, the Black Armory. And go get the bounties from her to forge weapons. And you have to go in, do the little things that it says, like get auto rifle kills or sniper kills. Then you go into the forge, complete a forge, and then you get the weapon. So you have to do, I think you get like 2 a week, something that you can do. And let me see, Yucca, you have to do the same in the forges. Yeah. And Bob said, get the purple frames. There you go, purple frames. And keep grinding that weapon to get. David says, yeah, it's going to take a few weeks to complete. Yes, very true. And I still have to complete that myself. I got to pick up bounties from that maniac. Alright, let's just finish off here so I can go see what I got to pick up. And Bob says to get material for frames, do the weekly BA bounties, which is Black Armory, I believe, bounties. And Yuck Guy says, literally every Crucible match is cursed by Jotun, the toaster. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Like, I do want to get it. I just got to go and start running and doing the, getting the frames. It does look worth it, though, I gotta say. It does look like it's worthwhile to get. Versus all the, some other stuff just really doesn't seem worth it. Like, you do all this crazy stuff, and then you get the exotic. You're like, what? This should be a purple. This should not be an exotic. So some exotics are not that great, but there are some that are, and that's one of them that's actually really good. Oh, Claire, you got the Jotun and the bow from the forges ages ago? Oh, nice. Yeah, I got to do some more forge running. I haven't done it. Even the last forge I didn't open up. That's how bad I am. That's how terrible. I'm so stubborn with things. Like if I'm not into doing something, I'm just like, meh, I don't want to do it. I'll run around in a lost sector for an hour and do bounties, or I'll run around on the moon and do bounties, and that keeps me happy. Bob says toaster is the new universal remote. Snipes DPS, melts ads. It's fun. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I do have to get that at some point. Yuck says, Yucky, I remember playing back in year 1. It was so easy to get exotics. Yeah, it was. It was a bit easier to, and there was actually farms back then. The blank tower. Well, at least I know it's not my system now. So peaceful. No vendors. No, I got here before everybody. Okay, somebody's loading in now. Well, just gotta wait until this loads up. There we go. All right, everybody's in.
Yes.
Oh, Bob, you're working on the bow. Jake, it's stupid good in Crucible. Oh, which? Oh, you're still working on the. Let's dismantle this, and let's get rid of that. The SunDial is basically Menagerie. Yeah, I like that Menagerie was fun, and yeah, it's kind of weird. I do something like 2 or 3 times, and then I want a new activity already. You're trying to do the Wayfarer title. It was a pain in the butt, just because I had to do like 80 Nightfalls just to get the weapon to drop. So that was the only annoying thing about it, is doing something over and over again, just waiting to get one weapon to drop. It took like at least 6 months. I was waiting to get the title, just to get the Bray Tech, the Osprey, just to get that. I was waiting and waiting and waiting, and I had to keep doing the Nightfall every time it came, and even farming it just didn't drop. Then finally, I think it dropped on my Hunter. I played once with subs, just a random stream on my Hunter, and it dropped. I was like, oh, come on. Like, really? But that's usually what happens. If you can't get something on your main character, try your second character. That's another thing I found out. My Hunter has got me a lot of really good stuff by just going and having fun playing playing on my Hunter. I've gotten a lot of exotic weapons to drop, or different things to drop that I would never get on my Warlock. So my secondary character, my Hunter has got a lot of stuff in Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 that that never dropped on my Warlock. It's looking pretty handsome. I like this. Looking good. Nice design. Very nice design this season. Davey says, tower is closed. Go home. We are closed. Sorry, Guardians. We're off observing the holiday, whatever holiday this is. Banshee Day.
Nice shooting out there.
Dredging is the easiest. Don't say dredging. I'm not going to do Gambit. Yeah, that seems like pretty simple to go through. I do have to still get these done. Now, on all 3 characters, grab these and do it all 3 characters every day. And it'll help you so you can get these puppies. I need Seraphite. Alright, I gotta come back, get some Seraphite. But yeah, I've been lazy. I haven't played all week. But all 3 characters, get these done every single day. Forget about these. They're expensive and they just give you XP. But these will give you your enhancement cores. And as well, go into Spider. Pick up like 3 a day. Even 2 a day. It really helps out just to get them done, to get the ascending cores. Because it's way too expensive. Way too expensive to get that done. So that's what I'm looking to do. And of course, if you can go into your vault, if there's anything you don't want, and you can do some spring cleaning or winter cleaning, whatever you want to call it, and just get rid of, I save too much stuff. I have too much junk in here that I don't need. But if you can just go, exotics don't help. But if there's any, especially, you can get enhancement cores, and some of them will drop 2 or 3. I don't know if I want to. I do love giving examples to you guys, but I don't know what I want to actually get rid of. Oh, my old Tiger Spite. Oh, I love that. I'm too sentimental about things. The autumn wind came blowing in. Horror story. Let me see if I can get rid of Timeline Vertex. No, not Uriel's Gift. Even though I'm never going to use them again. Let's see. I have to do something. Older Sister 3. That sounds like a bad movie. I'm not going to make that joke. But yes, that just sounds like a bad movie. We'll get rid of this thing here. And at some point, somebody will be like, no, that's amazing. That just gave 1 enhancement core. But if you can go through and just even get rid of regular purples, After a few, you will wind up getting enhancement cores as well. But any of these that you can get rid of, any old masterworks that you don't need, if you can just get rid of them, the oxygen. I try to save. So yeah, most of my weapons are sitting in here. Can I upgrade this puppy? Yeah. I gotta do. Just give it to me. Yeah, I really don't care about Iron Banana. Let's see if this gives a few. That's just one. Okay, unless they changed it. But yeah, these guys I don't think give. They don't give anything. But yeah, if you do need, you can also go dismantle what you can. After a few of them, you should wind up getting another enhancement core. Bad Omens, that's pretty decent. Sleepless, I used to love that one. I have no more swords, but I'll get rid of this one. Yeah, and of course it's not going to drop now because, you know, in the video. What's this guy? Find Memorial. Yeah, I don't want to go too... This is what I do, and I wind up just deleting stuff, and I go crazy in streams, and afterwards I'm like, what did I do that for? But as well, you can go delete, clean out your vault, whatever you don't need, and you'll get some enhancement cores from there as well. And let's see, Bob, I spent 3 hours once playing EP and got exotics before I got the shotgun. Still don't have the EP shotgun. Ah, man. Try it on your second character. Try to run on your second character. And you'll most likely get the shotgun like the first or second run. That's usually what happens. Your primary character like just suffers to do stuff with. And Jake, you have Wayfarer, but that's because you played since day one of D2. Oh yeah, yeah. It wasn't bad to get Wayfarer. If you just run around and do everything, it was just the Osprey that I was waiting for, and it took me like 6 months of farming just to get the stupid thing. Just to get the title, I had to keep farming for one heavy weapon, which was ridiculous. And Icy did 30 runs of EP, and then finally got the shoddy. I got it on my Hunter is where I got the escalation protocol weapons. I kept getting repeats on my Warlock, so my Hunter actually wound up getting the good ones. Bob says I've been playing D2 since day 1 too, and you're vaulted into the Museum of Destiny 2 right now. Yeah, if there's anything you can get rid of, then it'll help to give you enhancement cores and legendary shards. And Yucky, never playing Gambit Prime. I might have played once, but I don't blame you. And you've been playing since 2017 December, you think? I played right from Super and I were playing from the demo. As soon as the demo came out, we got it and we started going and glitching and doing stuff right away. Bob, unless there's a freelance Gambit mode, I'm treating it like Gambit the Plague. I think there is. He's gonna push me off and kill me. So you know, trying to show you guys something. But I think it won't. There isn't free. There is private, but not freelance, right? Yeah, just private match, regular Gambit Prime. Yeah, and then the Reckoning. The Reckoning. All right. I have to go get rid of a bunch of coffee and take a little bit of a break. But I'm going to be back in a little while. I should be back in a little while doing some streaming. If not, worst case, tomorrow, I'm going to come back and do some streaming. But I'll see if I can do another stream tonight just to do some more hanging out. I got to do a lot of finishing up, a lot of catching up again. But I am excited. I do want to get back in and do another 3D scene. If I can do a 3D scene every day, I'd be pretty happy. And practice makes perfect. So I may be back pretty soon for a second stream. Worst case tomorrow, I will be streaming tomorrow, just to get more hanging out going and get all this wacky stuff done. All right, everybody. So thank you for coming and hanging out. Bob has consumed Reckoning, more like the nothing. I say hi. If you speak to the void, does it whisper back? No, neither for me. It's a very soft whisper. Very, very. Hey, gotcha. I'm not on my slow PS4 anymore, buddy. Oh, look at that. How'd you get back up? He pulled a Batman on me. How did you get back up? Unless, oh, he's on the laggy system now. There we go. I love you, buddy. All right, David, take it easy. Bob is consumed. Thank you for hanging out. It's good to see you in a live stream. Icy Hot, thank you for hanging out the whole time. Yucky Guy, Yuck, thank you for hanging out. Oh, David, you got to show a picture of your son hugging your daughter's face. That's funny. Yeah, I want to see the new little guy. I want to see. And congratulations again. That's awesome. So yeah, definitely send me, shoot me over on Twitter. Shoot me some photos. I'd love to see the new little guy, see what's going on. And let me see. Thank you, Claire, for hanging out if you're still there. And Moon Princess from before. Jake, of course, brother. Thank you for coming and playing, hanging out. And modding, doing everything insane that you do. Thank you. And who else did we have here? Yeah, there's Claire. And let me see. I'm just going back in the chat now to see who's still left. I'm getting knocked on the door. And of course, Super, my son. Thank you, buddy. I love you. Of course, thank you for coming and watching. Hey, bud. Alright, so let me hop out of here. Alright, Claire, there you go. Alright. I have a good one. Thank you for hanging out. Lag man. Dum lag man. Alright, I'll see you all very soon. Thank you so much for hanging. And yeah, have a good one. Alright. Later, Guardians.